This story begins with a single plastic bag. One bag that I got from my local grocery store to carry home a single container of peach yogurt. Once I got home, I shoved the bag in with all the other bags, next to another bag full of other bags, and I never really thought about it. Maybe I tried not to think about it. I mean, I'm an average guy. I'm not what you consider a tree hugger. I try to be informed, I try to do the right thing, but I find that it can all be a bit overwhelming at times. I live in a small town in Colorado, and it wasn't until my town challenged another town a few hours away to see who could reduce their use of plastic bags the most that I first started to think about plastic bags and what we do with them. I mean, we all have a lot of bags, right? Everybody does the same thing. We collect them, we shove them anywhere they'll go, like under the sink, into closets, junk drawers. We throw a pile away every now and then just to be done with them, because they're disposable, right? They were created to be thrown away. But let's face it, there's a dirty little secret here, even if we won't admit it. Just because plastic is disposable doesn't mean it just goes away. After all, where is away? There is no away. It actually sticks around for a really long time. That got me thinking about all the endless products made out of plastic. A lot of them designed to be used for less than one day. Heck, less than 15 minutes even. Once I began looking around, pretty much everything seemed to be made of plastic. Could all this plastic in my life maybe even be bad for me? So I started looking into it. The fact that it is everywhere, the way it doesn't go away, the way it pollutes, the way it flies and floats and drifts and clogs and entangles, the way it gets into things so big and so small, the way we can't escape it anymore, the way, eventually, we may not have any recourse. We'll all just simply have to stand up and say, bag it. You know that thing when you learn something for the first time and then it starts popping up everywhere? Like, you meet someone for the first time and everywhere you go, there's that person. That was what it was like for me with plastic bags. They were everywhere. Let me just say this. First of all, plastic is an incredible material. It's lightweight, it's moldable, durable, versatile, inexpensive. You can do amazing things with plastic. In the 1960s, the idea of plastic being the wave of the future seemed like a bit of a joke.
I just want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Plastics.
Exactly how do you mean?
There's a great future in plastics.
In retrospect, this scene seems less like a joke and more like a prophecy. We were fed the concept of disposable living. Life would be easier and more convenient. Why do the dishes when you can just throw them away?
Plastic is an incredibly valuable resource. It's something that really has a purpose in the society, and it needs to be used for that purpose. Petroleum is way too scarce and way too important to us to be thrown away as a plastic bag.
Plastic bags are made of polyethylene, which is a polymer made of ethylene monomers, which is made from, well, actually, what they're made from is a really good question.
The United States uses, roughly estimates are about 100 billion plastic bags per year. It takes about 12 million barrels of oil.
In North America, because we have an abundant supply of natural gas, they're predominantly made out of natural gas.
The key feedstock for making plastics is petroleum.
In North America, we don't use oil. We use natural gas.
Plastic bags are made of polyethylene. The building block is oil.
So what is it? Petroleum or natural gas? The bottom line is, They're made from fossil fuels, which are non-renewable resources. That means once they're gone, there isn't any more.